That was the reason why.
What?
Okay,
That was the reason why.
You cheated on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
You had to make us feel sorry for
There's
you,
a
bro.
reason why you cheated on him.
Oh. Yo, this your host Joe Tiki, and you're watching SSD Podcast. You already know I'm with the one and only host with me.
You already know your nose
cut
cutter.
around. We in the building.
What's happening?
Yo, but you already know, guys, how ours started. We have a
show
very,
today.
very, 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 very special guest in the building. And when I say very, she's very, very special. And I want you to introduce yourself. Go ahead. Yes, you.
Hey, it's your girl Mimi.
Mimi in the
Yes,
building.
I'm here.
Mimi.
Pump it up.
Mimi, where you from?
Mimi's in the building.
Rep where you from?
I'm from Jersey, y'all.
Oh, she's from Jersey. Whoa.
Jersey all day.
Jersey.
Oh.
Yeah.
You from Jersey?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long you been in Florida?
I've been here forever, but
Okay.
I'm always home because all my family's home, so I always got to be home.
Okay. But hey, we cannot leave out our other guest here. She's been here before, but you know she had to come back because she felt
She kind of like a co-host at this point,
At this
right?
point, she is. Oh, low key, she is. Go
Okay.
ahead and introduce yourself so everybody know.
It's your girl, Sarah.
Sarah.
Log in, Sarah, if you want to see me on IG, Instagram. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited about the conversations we're about to have tonight. It's about to be lit.
All right. I love it. She's in it. We in it. We good. Cutter, you already know we got to start off with the questions. I'm just going to hear and watch it and see what you got for me.
Nice. Just want to say thank you for coming, Mimi. Sarah, always
Thank
a
you
pleasure.
for having us.
Definitely.
All right. So here's a question. What's your opinion on marrying for a reason?
Me first.
Yeah.
Marrying for another reason outside of love.
Mhm.
Marriage is a business. Let's be very clear. So to me, I believe you want to make sure you have a good partner who's going to be there for you, support you, you know, and be able to kind of bounce back on ideas that will make each other stronger. And that's everything you basically need in a business partner. So therefore, you know, regardless of emotions and things like that happen, you know, regardless, you already know.
Business.
Yeah, staying on business.
Ooh, go ahead.
Even when
I
the
mean-
times is tough.
That's a good way to look at it.
So even if it's time is tough, you're going to still be there.
You got to still be there. It's business.
So it's part of business.
It's part of the business.
Okay.
You know, you
so,
got to
hey,
be
the
there.
commitment.
The commitment.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
absolutely.
All right.
So what if the business tanks? Like there's nothing left in the...
I mean, sometimes you got to, you know, you got to change the name of the business. I don't know. You know,
Revamp the business.
you got to revamp the business. You got to change some things. You know, maybe change the owner
But
and the
staying,
code.
you still have the same partners to change the business. Oh, you're itching your hair. She itching her head, bro.
It's like, not kidding.
She itching
No,
her head.
you keep the same partner, of course. So I don't know, y'all. You may have to change. You may have to change the partner, of course.
may have to
You
change
may
your
have to change the
partner?
partner. It happens.
So what makes you change your partner? Like, is it, what is it?
Things happen.
What?
All right,
Give
so
me
the,
an
the
example.
business tanked.
Right. Business tanked.
You're changing the partner
You gotta change the
because
partner.
the partner isn't...
It's not doing what the partner needs to do in order to stay focused on the business.
Got you. And
Yeah.
how long does it take for after that the business tanked? How long does it take to restart the new business, the new partner?
I mean, I think it takes some time.
What?
It definitely takes
What's the
time.
time?
You don't have a time limit.
Or say
For
it was
women
2
these
years.
days,
It was 2 years. Too long?
I mean, that's up to you. I don't think you should take 2 years to
No,
heal.
we're not
baby.
asking about it.
No.
2 years for you.
She said, so you have a
That's too long.
timeline. So
Yeah.
exactly. So you have a timeline.
There's
What's
no
the max?
timeline. There's
What's
no
the max?
timeline. There's no timeline.
So 2 years is too long.
5 years. He's
5
still,
years is crazy.
So you have a
What's
timeline.
There's,
It's
do
not
you
about
have
it's not
timeline?
about a timeline because every
definitely
situation
It's different.
is different.
Different.
So you're asking a general question,
But you still have a
but you
max.
have to be thinking about the situation at hand.
But you still
So
got a
if
max.
you're in a business with someone that you
Mhm.
have goals with and you guys are talking with each other and it tanks, but it tanked because both of us didn't like complete the task or
Got
maybe
you.
whatever
it
we
is.
came up with wasn't successful.
Right.
Now we're gonna come together and come up with a new plan. But if it tanked because you wasn't showing up and I was, I'm gonna have to think about whether or not I have to switch over.
Okay, let's change the
time.
question. What's the max? What's OD? Where's too much? Where like, nah, this is way too long.
I think it's all up to you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
What we talking about? You like?
No,
y'all know who
I'm
y'all are.
speaking-
She's trying to avoid the
speaking-
question.
Yeah.
No, I'm speaking as okay. You want me to speak as
You
myself?
said
Yes,
5 years is
yes.
too long, so that is
5
one.
years is too long.
So it's
2 years is too long.
Okay, so we have a
But
timeline.
listen though. There is not even really a timeline.
It is.
It depends on how long it takes for me to feel comfortable again
Mhm.
with the right person in
Right.
order for me to even get into all that.
But there's definitely too long. There's a too long
There
situation.
is a too long
So
situation
there's a
for sure.
timeline. When we say
But
timeline,
the too
what is
long
your
I
max?
never
situation-
get to too long.
What
so
is
I
your
The
would've-
too long
max?
situation is based on the situation. That's what I already
Again,
said.
What's the max?
You're always trying to get a max.
There is.
Yeah.
There's no max.
There's
Based on the situation. You don't know.
I
If you're
don't
just
have a max.
asking
So,
a hypothetical
do
question,
Anybody,
You
okay, question.
I-
Do anybody have
It's too
5 years
long.
with you to get it right?
I do. I got 5 years with somebody to get it right because everything takes time.
You see?
Listen, everything takes
Wait,
time because you got to
wait,
think
wait,
about
what?
the situation.
So
If
they
it's
go-
5 years, is it like on the bottom the whole 5
Yes,
years?
yes.
Okay, then no. Like,
Okay, so again, back to timeline. What is the max for a guy to be just not moving? What's
But
the
okay,
timeline?
as long for me,
answer the
as
question,
long as
please,
my
guys.
bills and our bills are being paid,
It can't. He ain't got
yes,
no job.
it can. Okay, for starting a
shit.
business is not always. Oh, he don't got no job.
We're
You
talking
can-
about being in the relationship business.
That's what
Let's
I'm
not
saying.
lose control.
Yeah, but you're still like
Yeah.
having other things working for you to
Yeah,
pay
so-
your bills to make sure everything is good.
bills
But
being
business
paid.
is always a fail, succeed. It's
Mhm.
like that. So you have to be in a situation, you have to figure it out as you're in it. But you can't tell me, oh, there's a timeline, there's a timeline.
Ain't no timeline.
What's your timeline?
Or there's a timeline.
What is it?
Forever.
Tell me.
We
Forever.
ain't gotta worry about when you're not gonna have money. We're always gonna do it for you. We're gonna have it for you.
But
There's no
that's not
timeline.
what we're
There's no
talking about, though.
timeline.
That's not what we're talking about because you literally specifically said, "What's my timeline to be in a business with a partner
But a
that if
relationship,
it's not
not-
working?"
a relationship.
not of a marriage.
Okay,
'Cause she
even
said
into
business-
marriage.
Marriage is a marriage.
Even-
A marriage
Oh,
is
so
a
we're
marriage.
talking
marriage.
about marriage,
Yeah.
marriage.
not business.
See, you
In relationships,
We're talking
yeah.
about in relationships. You get
Marriage.
In
you get an
relationships,
analogy,
marriage is business.
a
So
metaphor.
therefore, you know,
Oh,
you
okay.
gotta
Yeah, that's
work
what we're
on
talking
it.
So
about.
marriage,
Paper
okay, so
towel.
that's a completely
Oh,
different.
head with a paper
Bought
towel.
me, please.
Yeah, marriage. So you got a timeline.
No, not with
Oh.
marriage. Not with marriage.
Marriage, you sticking
Marriage
it
is a
out until
lifetime.
what?
Marriage is a
It
lifetime.
is a lifetime.
Have you ever struggled with a partner? Like, have you
Yes.
ever?
Yes, I was in the
Struggled.
bottom and living in the car, homeless.
And no
I mean-
timeline. You're going to sit here and tell me there's no timeline.
They got timelines.
Okay.
bro.
I'm
How
done with
long,
that. I'm
how
done
long
with
did
that
it
one.
take for me
She
to
already
leave?
done.
Because
She's
I
not
don't
waiting
have a
2 years or
timeline.
5 years.
Let me tell you why.
She's
Yeah.
not doing 2 to 5 years. Sleeping in the car ain't nothing.
Sleeping in the car.
Let me tell you why. No, I was.
She's not doing
I
5
was
years.
married.
2
In the car,
years.
I was married and I had children. Like, I'm not leaving my family, but there's no timeline for
The
me.
man.
I
The
said
man.
We
leaving
ain't talking
my
about the kids.
family because it's a family. It's not
Right.
just a man.
There's no
It's
kids,
a
just you and him.
family. Well, I can't speak on that. Never
Yeah.
had that happen to me.
All right. You said 2 to 5 years.
Yeah.
That's
and
OD. Well, okay. It might be lower. It might
It
be
might
like
be
a year.
about leaving?
Yeah.
No, I'll give it 2 years. Like, I mean, because I'm gonna be there to help.
That's what I'm
In the
saying.
car.
If she's
Sleeping in the
showing
car for
up,
2 years.
No,
Yeah,
the
like
sleeping
you're
in the
not
car
on your
wasn't-
own.
So you sleeping in the
the
car for 2
sleeping in the
years?
car wasn't
Am I?
2 years.
Ain't
No
no
one's
way I'm
sleeping in the car for 2 years.
Stop
Stop
it.
it.
Sleeping in the car too
No,
much.
she's-
Crazy.
Matter of fact, as a matter of fact,
I'm sleeping in the car for
Honestly,
one night only.
I broke up with
Honestly,
a
one
guy.
night only.
I
That's
broke
it.
up with a
One
guy.
night.
That's
Oh,
it.
one night. She said one night.
One night.
One
I
night.
broke
You
up
going
with
to
a guy
you going
once
to your
I
parents'
And I was
realized
going to my
that
mama
we were
house.
going
Like,
to the beach
or the
and
hotel.
falling asleep at the beach in the car, and it wasn't like
No, struggle. It's not a struggle situation.
it
was just-
wasn't. No, it wasn't on a road. I thought it was romantic at first, but then when I caught on and realized, like, oh, this has been like the second, third recently.
Oh, so
Okay.
you've been in that situation when a guy didn't tell you he was in the situation,
Yeah,
and you slept in the car 3 times with him. You didn't even know.
Dang.
Like,
Yeah.
damn, I think it's romantic.
So
But
how
once
did-
I
never slept in a
realized,
car though.
but
just
once
by
I
the way.
realized, like, fall asleep type, like, you know,
No, that's
like,
different. Like when you're just drinking and you fall
Right,
asleep. I'm talking
yeah.
about as of like living in a car.
so,
Never.
No.
so when you were in the car, what
I was
made-
just to the
Not
worst
me.
scenario. I
You
actually
weren't in
never
the car
did
with
that.
I was
couple
no,
days?
I'm just saying, like,
The first
I'm not
3 times.
going.
the first 3 times. So how
But
did
she-
you how did you
once
find
I
out?
realized what was going on, and that, you know, oh, you're not even living with your mom no more. Nah.
Hold on. So he was living with his mom, but
He
then
was-
he stayed in the car for 3 days, 3 times, nights.
We all go through a time where there may have been
We're
a
talking about your
time.
situation.
Yeah.
Once you realize
But you
3
gotta
nights
know
sleeping in the car with him,
But maybe
You
his
realize-
mom didn't want him to bring nobody
Hold on,
over.
hold
No,
on,
because
hold
she
on.
knew I was.
Not only that, let her explain. 3
That was something
nights,
between mom and him.
3 nights sleeping in the car. And you realize the third time, like, hold on, this is
but
getting
not in
out
a
of control.
row. Not in a row for me to have been there in the situation with him. But once I realized it happened 3 consecutive times in a recent amount of time. It wasn't like back to back. I was chilling.
What did you tell him? Did you be like, hey, what's
I
going
think I
on?
just disappeared for a little bit.
Oh, but he wasn't homeless though.
He was homeless.
No, he just didn't want to go back to his
No, he
people's
was
house.
homeless. Him and his mom was in a little
That's not-
situation.
that's not homeless.
Bruh, if
You
you
know what
ain't want to go back to your
homelessness
people's
is?
house
You don't
and
have
you
a
ain't
place
got
to
nowhere to
call
go,
home.
But his pride
It's
probably
called
didn't
you're
want him.
homeless.
No.
Didn't let him go home.
I'm dying.
you're
That's
not
not
even staying with
homeless.
the
Homeless is
people.
not
You're
having
not even
nobody
staying
to
with
call.
friends. You're not even staying with friends.
He don't
dog.
want. But
He has no home, cutter.
What's
He's
up?
sleeping in the
That's
car.
what homelessness means.
That's
It
what
doesn't
he's
mean
his
have
parents.
Yeah, it
but
doesn't
did he
mean you
go
don't
to
have
sleep in
parents.
the home?
But
He is
you
homeless.
and your parents
You're
say
not
no,
gonna
you
feel
can't
want?
sleep here. So
You never
what?
feel one?
Of course.
Yeah.
It's not that I won't feel like embarrassed. It's just that I know I can go back to my mom's house. And me and my mom
No,
just
Not
He
if
going
your
couldn't.
through
mom is
something.
saying no.
He could not go back home to his mother's house.
Yeah, right.
No, he couldn't.
I don't know if it
Yeah,
makes
right.
a difference, but his mother was white.
Oh,
Oh, they be tough.
Yeah,
you know,
If
they
it's
want
a
you
Haitian
out
parent,
by 18.
No matter how many times that Haitian parent kick you out, you going back.
So
If they
he
let
was
you back.
he was
Hey,
Panamanian. What is it
depends on
called?
what you did.
Panamanian. He was
Right.
Panamanian and white.
So you did-
This was a very long time ago.
So since we're on the topic of relationships, marriage, and how long you guys are gonna stay with a
Mhm.
guy if money goes away, let me ask you this: would you rather your partner tell you that they're having financial problems, or would you rather them just figure it out?
Tell me. I
Tell
wanna
me.
know.
Right.
like, what girl is gonna say? Don't tell me, baby. I want to be in the blind.
My
like
question.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
mean,
even
that was-
ask the question because I know the answer is going to be some.
Some girls don't want to know that.
It's going to be fabricated. It doesn't
But
even
this
matter.
is the
That
thing.
question.
Okay,
not
so
So why would you want to know?
I mean,
If there's any way that I can help,
yes.
Okay.
but
Mm.
let me tell you how men think. Bitch, how the fuck? Ooh, I shouldn't be cursing. Okay, bitch.
How do men-
Yeah, how
No,
can I
what
say
you
that
finna
if
say?
I'm
Say
not,
what you say,
not a
sure.
man, right?
That is
But what men, I feel, think that bitch, how you gonna help me? Straight up,
You're right.
like how
You're
you
right.
gonna help me?
You're
You're
right.
not gonna be able to help me. I
So-
forgot to figure this out anyway.
Right. That's exactly how men think.
why I've been thinking. Now, this is why we don't tell you because
Mhm.
me telling you where are we going with this? You know, men are problem solvers. We
Mhm.
need the problem to be
Right.
solved.
I agree.
Consoling me, baby, it's gonna be all right.
Ain't
The
helping
problem
and doing.
is-
Yeah,
We about to get kicked out, baby girl. We got to figure this out. I don't need that right now.
Especially
the
if you're not if the female's not working.
oh, okay, so she's
Ooh,
not
It's
Exactly.
like you're not
I'm never
working
telling her.
and I'm paying all the bills.
She's definitely
like,
not knowing.
It's really
That's
no
dead in the
reason to
water.
tell you.
Maybe she's an entrepreneur mindset. Maybe she has an idea. She can go out
Sounds
and
good
figure
on
something
paper.
else. But I'm just saying, like,
Sounds good.
if you decided that you wanted to be the head of household and not let her work, then
Yeah.
yes, you can share with her, and maybe she'll be like, "Baby, I'm going to go get a job." But you already know you're going to say no.
I'm not letting
You're
her
going to
work.
say no.
No, it's not
I'm
that.
a-
So
I'm
she's
a
never
try to
gonna know to begin with.
So at
she's
that
not
point,
gonna
you
know.
shouldn't
Handle
share.
it.
You shouldn't share because it's going to stress you out. It's going to stress her out. And when a woman is stressed, she's going to come to you and talk to you about it. And that's going to piss you off.
Right.
And it's just going to be a problem.
even when
For
she
sure.
had
So
a
you might
job,
as well
even
just
if
keep it
she,
yourself.
even if she had a job,
If she had a job, you should share.
no,
Yes.
because even then she's gonna be like, "Oh, you don't have the money. Okay, now
Are y'all
the,
living together or
now
no?
the pressure is on you. The first month you're gonna be like, I got it. If
Yeah.
it rides out a few months, you're gonna be like, yo, baby, we gotta
Yeah.
figure it out. Now you coming to him,
Yeah.
and you already know you gotta figure it out. Now you adding more pressure. Now his girl's giving him pressure. He putting pressure on himself.
Yeah, baby,
And he
what
can't
we
figure.
gonna do?
That's
No,
why
but
I
if
don't
he
say it, 'cause
shares-
it's like it's already OD at
If
this
he
point.
shares and she has a job and y'all are living in the same space and he's like, I got it for this amount of time, but I'm gonna need help. She's gonna show up if you're
Yeah.
with the real
Right.
one.
I'm
Like,
not-
So
I
what
was-
happens
I was
when
actually-
you?
Right.
I was actually in a situation like that when I did lose my job one time, and my girl actually.
showed up.
I never wanted to tell her. I spoke to him about it, but I never wanted to tell her. But you know, she was working at the time, so I kind of said something. She just zelled me money, like
See?
the money that I was missing. She just zelled it to me. I mean, I paid her back, but it's just
But it's good to share.
that's what men.
Of course.
That's what men need is something
Gotta-
to fall back on.
Support.
Right.
Support
You,
from
ain't-
your
you
partner.
ain't gotta make the
Not
same
saying-
amount of money as me, but
You
just
don't.
make something
The thing
just
is,
so I can
we
fall back
want
on.
to, but again, we don't want the burden to be on her. We don't
Right.
want her to feel stressed at all.
But if
That's
she
not
can,
something we
she
wanna even
will.
think
But you
about.
have to share for her to know.
Right.
Like you said, it has to be the right way.
Here's the thing. Here's the
Exactly.
real reason. Because if we have a problem one time, we'll be probably glad to tell you the first time. But if we're going to be in this forever, we're gonna fall a few times in this world.
That's fair.
So
That's
now
everybody.
That's anybody.
No, hold on. Once it gets to a point, it's like every couple of years, every other year, then you're gonna be like, yo, as a woman, you're gonna be like, yo, I need some type of stability. This every time, every now and then, I'm keep getting hit with this. I ain't got it. Like, yo, I need a man that's not gonna keep giving me this
That's
issue.
life.
But again, there's a limit. Everybody has a limit to I see every other year this guy got
I agree
put
with
me in
you
a
when
situation.
you said that, it's a lifetime. And truly, that's what it is. It's a lifetime because in a lifetime, yes, you're going to fall.
Right.
You're going to get up. You're going to fall. You're going to get up. But at least you have somebody you're going to be able to fall and get up with.
And you will stay there the whole
and
time.
also be able to back you up and catch you.
And you will stay there the whole time.
And stay the whole time. That's real. Like that's on another level. We don't have that as much anymore, to be honest with
We
you.
do. It's just they would leave because that's why we don't have it. If the guy,
Dude, if
It's
females leave, they
situational.
leave.
It's
It depends.
situational because
Not everybody's like that.
Hey, guys,
But
the
I'm-
number
but
one
majority.
reason why divorces happen is what?
Financial.
It's financial.
And what happens? He loses his job. She gets a raise. Whatever the case is, he's below.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we can't say that.
That's part of
that's
it.
That's the number one.
yeah,
Not
but what's
cheating. Number two is inconsolable differences. Basically, he's bored. Y'all fell out of love.
Yeah,
Whatever
you guys
that-
are not on the
the
same
one-
page
Yeah,
anymore.
still trash.
But
You
you
say
know,
he fell out of love?
She.
Oh, she, yeah.
Yeah.
When they fall out,
Isn't that-
fall out of love too.
Isn't
Stop
that
it.
men-
Men leave women all day.
Divorce-
every day.
Men leave
No, you're
women
lying.
all the
Stop
You're lying.
acting like
time.
men don't leave women.
No.
Men leave
We-
women.
we
We
say-
stay to
You
to the
stay.
end.
You stay. But if we're talking about statistics, men
guys,
leave women as well.
Guys, we're not talking absolutes here. We know guys leave.
Right.
But the vast majority, the majority of the time,
It's the
it's the
female.
females leaving.
Because we're
About
tired of
6%.
Forget.
You just made that up.
No,
I did.
seriously. No, it's 95. It goes to 95
We get tired
when
of
the
you
college
guys.
when the
That's what
college
it is.
educated. But
95.
besides that, take away marriage. You could ask 100 girls how many guys broke up with them. 90% of them gonna say I broke up with almost all the guys I dated.
No, hold up. We got 50-50 right here.
I've had
I'm-
guys broken up with
You had
me
guys break
before.
up with you?
No. Out of
Yeah.
all the guys you dated, what's the percentage?
Lying.
I swear.
What's the
You
percentage?
don't see me crying right now.
Yeah.
So
That was a good one. I
yeah.
love it.
thanks. So,
What's the percentage?
the percentage,
They broke up with you most of the time, or you broke up with them most of the time?
I would say one of them.
Only one of them.
Only one. Get out of here.
Maybe it's you.
That's the one that meant the most.
Listen. All right,
You.
And he broke up with me twice. He broke up with me twice.
Me, I don't. I can't answer. Only thing I can say about that is
Two
for
different
me,
reasons.
my relationships, I've never been broken up with.
There you go. That's what you do.
That's only because, but it doesn't mean.
That's the vast majority of
But no,
women.
but
though.
that doesn't mean
That's
Men
the
don't
point.
leave.
Men do leave.
The-
They
We
leave. Let me show you how you leave.
Exception.
Let me show you how
There's
you
exception
leave.
to the rule.
You
Yes.
leave with your effort. That's how you leave.
Hmm?
If you're giving me bare minimum, you left.
Yeah. What is your bare minimum? Y'all think y'all feelings go like this. So what was good here changed when you got here emotionally. So
No,
now,
some people,
what he's doing is not
some
enough
men
for
leave
you.
relationships by their actions because they don't want to be the ones to actually say I'm leaving, because that's what a lot of men do.
Sometimes
I
they
used to
do.
that when I was
Sometimes-
when I was younger.
sometimes they
I'm
do.
not- I
So
used
men
to
are
do that.
they left the relationship, but now
But-
they always put the burden on the woman. That's the reason
No,
why
no,
women
no,
can sit
no,
here and be
no,
like,
no.
"Oh, every
Hey,
guy that I ever
hey,
dated, I broke
we
up
said
with
it
him,"
happened.
because
Yeah.
y'all men are too soft
Listen,
to
yeah.
break up.
It's not,
Everybody
it's not
too.
soft.
Y'all scary.
No, it's not.
Everybody
That's,
too.
that's
That's
not
not
scary.
it. That's not
What
why.
is it?
It's because we understand a relationship requires sacrifice.
What's the
I'd rather,
sacrifice?
it's either we're gonna stick with it, and I'm not gonna say nothing. If you don't want to leave me, I'm not gonna leave
But
you.
if you're gonna
We're stick-
change how you
That's not
are,
a reason to stay.
if you're
either,
gonna
though.
change how
It
you
is
are,
for
you're
us,
not
for us.
sacrificing anything.
We always lead with hope. That's
yeah,
what
but
it
always
is.
needed like
There's no
it
may
work.
work. It work.
hope
I'm not
without
gonna-
works is dead. If you decided
Okay.
you're not working no more, how are you showing
What
that
is
you're
the
trying
reason?
to be in this?
We're talking about.
No,
No, we're
she's
not talking
talking
about
about working
9 to
on a
5. We're talking about in a
relationship.
relationship. Check out the same way women be checking out.
Yes.
Men check out all the time in relationships,
Exactly.
and then they
But
want
you know
here
why
like
most
men-
baby.
You know what most men, majority of men check out in relationships?
Why?
If she cheated. A woman has
That's the only
That's
reason.
no,
not
that's
the
What
not
about
the
him?
reason.
That's
That's
the
what
main
about
one.
him
Main
cheating?
one.
Him
That's the
cheating
only
is
reason.
checking out.
Hold on. It ain't gotta be cheating. It gotta be a red flag that she did to him that he did not agree with. He probably told you about it before. He still did it again. and he's just
Meanwhile,
like, you know
he
what?
probably cheated
Right.
3
He looks at it as
Meanwhile, he
cheating.
probably
Yeah.
cheated 20 times already.
It don't
It don't
matter.
matter.
It don't matter though.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
It
Next
don't.
question. How y'all doing today?
So if a man cheats, if a man cheats,
Leave him.
it's up to you to leave. If you
oh
stay,
yeah, we talked about
Right.
then
this.
it don't matter how many times
And
you
if the
leave.
woman
If you
cheats, it's up
keep
to you to leave,
forgiving
but y'all
them,
stay and then put her through hell. And
nah, we're not staying.
We're not
oh,
staying.
you know, that's the only time y'all breaking up.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. That's
They
one
do
thing.
say that. Guys
That's
do
one
say that's the
men
one
would
thing that they
never
will.
sacrifice. Majority of men, because there's men that's
And that's thing.
the majority of men. You cheat, you're gone.
Gone.
There's no
Tell me.
negotiation.
Off with her head.
You're getting
Done.
penetrated, man.
So that was the reason why.
What?
Okay,
That was the reason why.
You cheated on him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
hold on. Wait,
You
wait,
why
wait.
did- you
But
making us feel sorry for
there's
you,
a
bro.
reason why you cheated on him.
Oh,
No.
see?
There is.
Sarah.
There
Oh
is.
my God.
Get out of
There
here,
is.
bro.
Oh my
Women
God.
There
don't
is.
cheat without reason.
I had a reason.
By the way, women do not cheat without
I
reason.
had a reason.
You
believe
just
that?
got some
Men
energy out
cheat.
for her.
Men cheat
So
because their
listen.
dick is hard. Women cheat because
so
somebody.
you believe women don't cheat
Why
for
did
no
you
reason?
cheat?
Oh wow, women are perfect, guys. That's what you.
Why
heard.
did you cheat?
I
Accountability.
have,
They're not
I have
taking
full
that. Why?
accountability. First of all,
Yeah, you
I'm a
kind of
woman
did
of my
because she
word.
actually brought up that
I'll
she
be
cheated.
straight up. I'm a very straight up person.
So you cheated. So what happened?
All right, like, ugh,
No, I had to say it hard. Cheated.
Ouch.
Ugh,
It
you gotta
hurts.
hear
I
it.
was young, first and foremost.
Not in this
It is. I had my first apartment by myself,
adult. Good,
and it was across country.
which is
Oh,
bad.
so it's a long distance.
It was a long distance
It's
relationship.
tough. I'm not
So
gonna lie to you.
long
That's
distance
already
relationships
it.
don't work.
They don't.
It
work.
don't. But go
You
ahead.
feel
Let her
me?
answer.
And I would go visit every couple months, whatever. And basically, after some time, I want to say by my second or third visit, I seen how he was beating on his dogs. And
I quit.
honestly, for whatever reason, that like frightened me to like my mind was just like, oh, what if I, do some weird, dumb, I don't know. And all of a sudden you would have like beat up on me, or because his response, because his dogs like messed up the place, was, oh, I feed you, I take care of you, and you still not doing right by me.
So
type.
you transferred that.
So
into
I
like,
transferred
that's gonna
that
be me.
into like me coming to his spot, his space, and him having to
I
take.
get where you're going with it, but a dog chewing his pillow and ripping his phone, breaking it apart is not the same as you just messing up.
I didn't want to
crazy.
move across country,
That's one. Okay.
and for something as silly as that, because I also knew him. He could also be a stone cold person, and if things get too bad, you may want to leave the situation. It's
Right.
not like we were trying to get married, but for us to be together, I would have had to been the one, not him. He didn't want to. We had already had a discussion. He was from Florida.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So long story short, I think I was supposed to move by like 7 months or whatever. I ended up renewing my lease on him. And after some time, as any smart person was, he's very smart. He was just like, yeah, you want some. So
what made him say that? What gave it away?
I didn't answer a phone call.
I
Didn't answer a phone call.
That's it.
It's
That's
the
all it
pattern
takes.
change. He knows the pattern.
I didn't answer
So
a
he
phone
changed
call.
the pattern. He peeped. Oh yeah, she always pick up.
Did you admit it to him?
Did I ever admit it to him?
Yeah.
No, I was young.
What
I
does that have to do
I
with-
didn't have the accountability that I have today.
It seems like you still don't have it, but let's get carry on. You said
No, yeah, that's a good.
I don't
answer.
have
like.
I don't
she
have
was
it.
young is a good answer.
No,
I was
her
young,
saying
so
that she
I didn't have the accountability
okay,
that I
that's
have
a great answer.
That's the
today.
reason why she didn't.
Today,
That's why I
it's
wasn't able to
questionable.
tell him that.
Mhm.
Would I
He's
tell
dead
him
and
that
gone. Like,
today?
he's- who is he at this point?
Would I tell him that today?
So how did he know that? He just assumed. He just knew.
he
like,
just assumed like he
and
knew.
you just like no, you gaslight him. That's the word. Yes, we use
Nah,
it.
she let it go.
Now this is the time to use it. I know people use it all
oh
the time.
no, I went crazy.
Are you crazy?
gaslighting
Yeah.
To the,
Oh.
so
He was crazy?
gaslighting.
No,
Use the
I
word.
told him that I was gonna
Use the
have people
word.
come to his
So you
house.
was gas.
It's gaslighting.
She was
Listen.
young.
It made him look crazy.
Listen.
So-
So what did you do?
So
What did you
I
say
told
to
him that I was gonna have, because like we were still talking, trying to let the relationship, because I didn't admit to it, whatever, but he broke up with me, but still, we had love for each other, so we were still friends, whatever. But after some time, and I was like, can I come back over to, over there? And he was
Spin
like,
the block.
no. I think it was something I wanted to get. I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway, in response to him telling me no, giving me a boundary, I told him that I was going to have people come to his house
Oh, okay. You was in love with him. Still, yeah, it happened.
So you try to get him killed, beat up.
Nobody
you did the
nobody
dirt.
went that far.
And you did the work.
Gaslight
You
him.
did the dirty work. You cheated on
Oh
him,
Lord.
and he found out, and then you gaslighted him, and then you threatened him.
Ah, savage. This is the word.
Just let you know now, Mimi. He knows. He knows now.
I don't know who he is.
You were right, my man.
I'm gonna share it to you if I
He
find
would
it.
never see this.
Yeah.
He'll never see it.
No.
All right, let's go viral.
Okay.
He'll be all right. He might come back to you. Who knows? Nah, he might hit you. No,
So check me out. 5 years later, he pops up on my phone. I swear to you, like literally, he says it was by accident, but 5 years later, he pops up on my phone. Long story short, I went to go see him for his birthday, made a big deal out of it. And on the last day, we get into a fight. And he was like, nope, I choose my career over you. Sorry.
Oh, you supposed to move back down here?
I was really thinking this time, like, you know what? Look, you know, I'm a different person. I'm not on that. I'm ready for something serious this time. You know, all that stuff is out of my system, whatever. But yeah, that argument triggered previous other relationships that he was into, and he was just like, I'm not having it.
They don't let it go.
He chose his peace.
Yeah.
He chose his
They
peace.
don't forget stuff like that. I'm
And
telling
I
you.
can respect that.
You traumatized him.
Do you
I
blame him?
didn't. No, I don't blame him.
Traumatized him.
It wasn't about me. I don't think that one was about me.
You
Just previous stuff.
traumatized him.
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, he's traumatized.
I
Oh,
don't
God.
think so.
I'm
But
telling
you
you.
don't really know though.
Exactly. Like
he-
it's not. He's not traumatized.
The fact
by
that he didn't take her back, he
experience.
broke up with her. Men don't break up. He broke up with her. Only if that
He was-
situation.
That's not
was
the
smart.
only situation.
That's
bro.
90% of 99%.
Stop trying to make men one way. Like men break
That's
up
how-
for other reasons.
He was
Listen,
smart, and he was just like,
The
I'm not.
majority of men break up for that reason. They don't break up for any other dumb reason. They'll argue with. Listen, we'll argue, cuss each other out. A man was ready to come back to sleep with you.
Okay,
Right.
so I have
Y'all,
a question.
man,
I have a question for you.
Y'all done with it for a week.
All right, let me ask you a
Men
question.
don't
So if
carry
you're in
that
a
long.
relationship with someone that you feel like she's never cheated on you, right? But she's just not there supporting you the way you feel like you need to be supported. And
How long we been together already?
2 years.
No, I'm not leaving her. She's been there. I'm
leaving.
already connected now. I'm not.
That's not enough.
I'm not trying to reset. I'm not
Yeah.
doing it. That's not enough. for
3
me.
years is not
I
enough.
don't
So
care. It's not
y'all
enough.
just settle?
Cheating
That's
is not.
that's not settled.
It's
Listen,
settling. If somebody's
it's
not
my- it's my
where
per-
you
it's
where
my
you need
people.
them to be, like just
You're my
because
person. I chose you. You know, I don't
that's
think you
your
understand.
mindset. I don't.
No,
I
that's
really-
men.
I want
That's
the
most
men to
men.
chime in here. Like if you're in a relationship with a woman and you are ambitious and you want things in your life and you're trying to get to the next
You'll
level
leave.
and you're dealing with some woman that is basic. But she doesn't cheat on you. She cooks and cleans for you. She does a lot of things
Men
for you.
don't care about ambition.
Are you gonna stay
Like that.
with her just
They
because
do.
she does the
They
bare
don't.
minimum in the relationship, or
Yeah.
do you want somebody that's going to elevate and be part of your elevation?
Right.
We don't need that.
We don't need
You
that.
don't need
Her
it, but
part of
you
her-
don't
Yes,
want
because-
that.
You heard what you just said?
Because
She's
I-
cooking, she's
cleaning.
cleaning, she's doing
She's
shit.
doing the stuff that I need her to
That's
do.
what I
That's
need her to do.
basic,
Some
though.
men are
That's
not.
so
Some men,
basic.
that's not enough.
Do you,
Y'all
have
know
you
that's
ever heard
very
the saying
Some
that?
men, that's not
have
enough.
you ever heard the saying that men are
And
simple?
when I say that's
Yes.
basic, I don't mean it's not important. Like
So we're
because it's
simple.
important for a woman to be able to do that for her husband. I'm not going to take anything away from that. But what I'm saying is,
Men
some
want
men,
more.
not all men, are just okay with
We're talking
that.
about the majority. The
I don't
majority
even
of
think
the-
it's the majority,
It
bro.
is.
Because
It
a lot of
is.
men
It
are single,
is.
and if it was that simple, they would already
They
be in a
would've been-
relationship.
No,
A
But
lot
they
of
know
men
how
be
to do
like,
it for themselves now.
Girls don't even
Exactly.
want to cook and clean. They think that's slavery. Let's keep it a buck. That's what
that's
they think.
not true. I don't know what.
See,
I
you're
don't
not.
think it's
You're not.
slavery.
You don't listen. We're men. We talk to girls all day, every day. We get the information. Y'all not talking to girls all day.
You
trying
probably talk to
holler
the
at
same
them.
girls.
Right.
Oh,
There's
Lord.
a certain
Same
type of
type
Go
girls
of
like
girl.
that.
online. Just
The
look.
one that's
But
like,
there's-
you
pay
go
my
anywhere.
bills, and all I gotta do is look good and look
Oh,
cute.
Lord. Y'all gotta ask men. They're gonna tell you the same exact thing we're telling you. You can go to Chicago, ask the guy. They're gonna say the same exact thing that I'm telling you. They don't know
Okay.
me from a can of paint. They're gonna say the same thing.
All right.
We don't need much,
you
bro.
think?
We don't need much. We're basic.
I think
You say
there
she's
are
basically-
men who are very ambitious and they're not going to just give away their money and, support nothing. They want something to support. They want to give away their money.
Right.
But you're giving.
know,
You are giving.
You're
to
giving
us.
though.
The stuff that we look
But they
for is
also
not
want to see
ambition.
that
Listen.
a woman can do for
Here's
themselves.
the
Like
thing.
you said
Yes,
earlier,
right.
that you can fall back on.
Listen, if you can do for yourself, it's fine. But trying to be super ambitious, trying to be the business, like I don't need all
He
that.
said
just
super.
to the, you
Like,
don't you just
nobody
don't want it
said
to the
super.
Not
point
even-
where they
you don't
the
need to
attention
help
is
me
not
with the
on
business.
you.
You
The
don't
attention
need
is
to.
not on you.
But I'm not
You just
saying
want
you
it to
need
the
that.
point that the attention is not on you. They could have their own thing going on, but it still has to be about you first. as far as everything.
The relationship is going good. She don't. All
It
she
has
doing
to be
the
about
basic
you
needs.
first.
She's cooking. She's cleaning. She's taking care of the house.
She's
That's big.
feminine.
That's big.
She's taking care of the
slobbing on
kids.
knob.
She's slobbing.
She's taking care of the kids. She's consoling me when I'm down. Intimate. Like what else? Like
We don't need it.
all that extra ambition. See, the thing is, y'all thinking relationships between men and women are the same. Like y'all, when you say y'all need a man that's ambitious, y'all need a woman that's ambitious.
We don't look
That's
at
a woman looking from a woman point of view. We don't think that way.
You know
I've been in the space where I was with someone who's very ambitious, and yes, he wanted me to have my own, thing going on just as well.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Of course.
But we're talking about the majority. The majority of the time, you're not gonna run into a guy that's, hey man, I need you to go be an entrepreneur.
You know
Like
how,
I need you to like, they ain't.
You know how like you just said like the majority of the women that you deal with women, we deal with men. So we're speaking
Okay.
from a woman's standpoint,
From
talking
a
about
man.
men that we deal with.
Right.
So the
So
majority
you're
of
trying
men
to
want y'all
talk
to be
about-
ambitious.
Majority
Yeah.
of men that we're trying to attract, that we attract,
They're
that
gonna
we
try to
want.
put me on. They're
we
gonna
don't
try to
want
put me
men
on in
that
some
are
type of
okay
way.
with just
They're gonna make sure that
The
not
majority
only
of
giving
men
you
that
money.
are
nothing in life.
One of the girl that's ambitious, they broke
Most
or
men
don't have it like that.
no, that's not true.
A man that has
Because
money don't
if
care
you're
about
trying
your
to build
money.
an empire with someone,
The man
you need
with
to
money
have
don't care
someone
about
that's
your money.
You wanna make sure that you're
able to do more.
Exactly.
To be
The
able to be
man
in front of a
with
crowd and have a
money.
conversation, to be like, oh, we're gonna go to this event, baby. Are you gonna be able to stand next to me?
So-
If I'm
Exactly.
at home cooking and cleaning all day and that's all I know how to do, how am I gonna be that partner to him?
To dress up to go with him?
Not just dress
you
up
have
and
to
go, but you
still
have to be in
ambition.
conversations. You have to be able to talk
exactly.
to
What do
different
you need
types
to
of
talk
people.
for?
So-
I'm bringing
That's
you
talking
up.
about.
that's
Maybe
the
that's
trophy
the
wife.
type of life that you're living.
You want
But
a
you
trophy
need
Let me
wife.
say
A rich,
something real
a man
quick.
with money, that's what you don't need to say anything. I just want you to come with me, chill. You don't know these guys.
Right.
What do you need to talk to these people for? You don't know them.
Sit and
All
be
right,
pretty.
so-
I don't
You
need,
understand what I'm
my
saying.
girl to be on that type of level.
Yeah, I don't
But
need that. We don't
I'ma
But
need
that's
say
that.
your
this-
perspective. But you
I'ma
guys
say
are talking
this,
about
though.
from your
For
Like-
perspective.
men, not us. I'm telling you, I don't think you talk to enough men.
Okay.
Maybe I don't. 'Cause
You
I'm not a
don't. Well, then now you know. I'm telling you. You talk to enough men, that's not what they really care about in general.
What do they care about?
Listen,
The stuff y'all named before, like if she's cooking and cleaning and doing intimate stuff
Yeah.
and being feminine, that's what we're looking for. We don't want the opposite of us. We're not looking for us.
But just
I'm not
because
looking
a
for
woman is
ambition, a girl that's
no, but
independent,
no, an ambitious woman is different from an ambitious man. They're not. We're already different, so we can't be the same just because I have
We're
ambition.
nowhere near the same.
And you have
Ambition
it's
or what?
different in life, in anything. Because
Ambition or what?
a woman that's cooking and cleaning and making sure her household is good, that's ambition in one way.
That's all we
'Cause
need.
There's different levels of doing that.
There's
that's all we
different
need.
levels of
You
men
understand what I'm saying?
who want
Think
different
financial work
things.
is
Because the woman
over the top.
that's sitting at home taking care of the household, that's a huge role.
that
It
is.
is.
It's not simple.
That's what we're trying to
It's
tell
not
you. That's,
easy.
what,
But
that's, that's good enough
But you
for
have
us.
to have ambition to do that and
But
to do
what-
it in the space.
That's the ambition we're talking about. That's what we were saying. Like, is she cooking and cleaning, taking care of the kids, consoling me? That's okay. That's what you want to call ambition? Yes.
Right.
But
I mean-
anything other than that, like, oh, if I'm working, she got to be ambitious to start the business with me
Nah,
and try
she
to help me
got
out.
she got to start the business.
She want to, cool. If she can't, cool. I would have
But in a starter,
But if she
in a
can't
starter
do it,
up,
that's
this is what I'm
fine.
telling you. In a lot of starter ups, when it comes to men, a lot of the times a woman is the one that's going to be like, okay, making sure that this is paid on this time.
Right.
This is
That's
okay.
still
This
good.
Yeah, you're
a lot
like
of women
assistant.
that are basics, that's just cooking and cleaning. They don't take that role.
Most women
you
don't
have
do
to
that.
have.
Even though we don't need that.
I'm telling you,
Even
Even
though
though
we don't need it. We don't
need that.
but
need
it
it.
helps
So
Don't
I'll
man
give an
better
example.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
and
tell-
quicker.
It
It
does.
does.
It
But
does.
we don't
So
need
stop
it.
taking away about.
No,
it's not
no,
about
no.
what you need. Nobody
Listen.
needs anything.
But what
Listen.
we're saying is that's not something
You
as-
want
Listen,
that.
No.
listen.
Even that we don't want it. We don't care for it. If you do,
Okay.
it's just like extra.
It's extra.
Who's gonna
That's not something we assess you on in a relationship. That's what I'm trying to tell
Right.
you. So that don't really matter to us. If you do
All
it,
right, I
cool.
get
So-
I know
so
men
for
who like to
example-
make sure that you can do the paperwork of
Right,
the
you
business.
need
Right.
to do the
For
paperwork.
example-
You
I would
gotta
love
lead.
that.
You gotta
For
be
example,
part of the
I would
business.
love that.
For
And that's
some way,
you.
somehow.
Everybody knows how to do paperwork.
So I've been with my girl like 8 years, right? I pay all the bills, but she went to school while I was paying off. So right now she's, she has a cosmetology license.
Mhm.
She has something to fall back on.
Right.
And I've always told her, and she's going to school for something else she probably don't want me to tell. But for her, I've always pushed her to do stuff for herself,
hmm
not because I want her to help with the bills or anything, just in case, like, things happen.
Mhm.
Things, if I don't have it, we can fall back on her for like a month or two.
Right.
Like, hey, can you start doing this? No. I didn't record. Like I said,
It's not a requirement.
Require her to do
But
that.
that was never the topic.
So even if she doesn't do nothing,
but
with
we're
her
saying it's not an
cosmetology
appeal.
license,
That's not like a
that's not
appeal.
going to change me wanting to be with her.
Right, I understand that.
So
that's all we're saying.
Her,
Like, it has
two kids
it
together.
doesn't affect our
Right.
view of her
I
and
agree,
wanting
but
her.
at
Doesn't
least
her
affect
taking
it.
care of the kids. 2 kids. Her taking care of the kids.
That's
house,
enough.
cooking,
It's a lot.
cleaning.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I
But
can't
at
ask
the end of
nothing
the
from
day,
this girl.
at the end of the day,
that's a
though,
lot.
she has those things to fall back on. Some women don't want to go and get a license. Some women
That's
don't
okay,
want
though.
to do
Yeah, but
any
she
of that.
wanted to do it.
But
though.
okay,
And if she
though.
didn't,
If she didn't,
If she
I
wanna-
still would be there. I still be with her.
Yeah, it's okay.
As
It's
long
not
as she's
do her.
holding her end of the bargain.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
Bro,
everything else is just extra. If she
chores
want
are
to work and
crazy.
do it, pay 50-50.
So, yeah,
she want to pay
I
this.
get it. I get it.
That's a
Yeah,
bet.
I get it.
That, if she does that, cool. If she wanted, because some girls want to feel like they're doing something rather
Yeah,
than.
Right.
she always want to feel like
So that's
she's doing
cool. Do
That's
it.
cool. I get
But
it.
is it a prerequisite? Like
A
to try
requirement
to
or
requirement to
anything.
try to like,
Yeah,
nah,
no.
that's
It's
not
not.
it.
We don't need it.
It's just an extra for us. That's a bonus, which is good.
And it's not a control thing though. We don't like take care of the bills and have the money just to control y'all. That's not what it is.
Mhm.
We rather just create the life for y'all.
Yeah.
And that's
I completely
exactly what
understand.
it is. There's a lot of women that's going to say, "Oh,
they
you just want to
always say
control
that.
her.
Control,
you just want
yeah.
to control her. You want to be control the money. Oh, you want to do." No, it's nothing like
No,
that.
I get it. I get it.
It's
Y'all want us to
definitely-
be providers and we provide. Oh,
That's
you
what
want
we-
to like?
I wanna
You
know.
got to choose a side.
But I think, when a guy is a provider, it teaches a woman how to manage the money as well. Because if you do have a certain amount that you are able to spend in the month or whatever, like you're able to manage it better. You're
That's a
able to
huge
help.
plus.
Yeah, it's a plus.
So let's
I
not.
get it.
I'm not trying to downplay that. That's a huge plus if she could do that. But it's not something I'm like, man, she can't handle this.
I think
I'm not doing that.
if you're going to be a leader, a woman should listen first and foremost.
Say that again. Repeat
If
it
a
little louder.
man is going to be a leader and not just, don't tell me just to go left when I'm really supposed to be going right. Come on now. Don't
But
do
if
that.
he's a-
But if he is a good leader, yes.
I want you to repeat it.
Yeah.
The first time you did it great. You want to say it again. If a man, go ahead.
This
Say it
comes
again.
with a lot of growth. Understand?
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, go ahead.
like I said, things happen, baby.
That's good.
But
We're
we grow
proud.
up.
We're proud that you have
You
that
know.
growth. So we just want to hear it one more time for the viewers.
Please go ahead. Stop. Go ahead.
What did I say?
But to be
man-
leader,
If a
woman should
man is
listen.
going to be a leader, then yes, a woman should be able to listen and follow.
Yeah.
Listen.
There's women that want men to lead, but you don't want to listen. That doesn't make sense.
But what am I listening to?
Listen.
Is he a good leader? Yes or no? So if he tells you, hey, I don't
That's
want
the
you to
only
go-
time it doesn't make sense is if he's not a good leader. That's the only time.
Yeah,
It doesn't
time
if
it
he's a
make
good
make
leader,
sense.
if he
Only
always
time.
making the right decision,
Only
everything he
time.
does, you see, like he really smart. He know what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he tells you
At
one
that
day,
point, she's
like,
listening.
nah, don't go to the club today with your homegirls.
Right.
Now what?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You listening?
He like,
So-
why can't go with my homegirls? Like, go ahead.
My mom was my first man. She used
So
to be like,
what's-
"Hey, I had a dream. You're not going out tonight."
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Caribbean parents.
They ain't play that.
Yeah.
All these
Sit
dreams.
behind
So
home.
what makes a man not a good leader?
Oh, a man that if I'm already sinking, I'm still sinking.
So he didn't correct
That's-
it.
that's a
Whatever
man
the
that's not a
situation,
good
He didn't
leader.
keep it up.
he didn't
If
correct
I'm not coming out of the sink,
Right.
you're not
So
a
a
good leader.
sink from what? Is it from financial? Is it depression?
Everything, maybe it's like, okay, so yeah, mostly financially, right?
Okay.
So like if we're in a relationship and I'm taking care of myself and you come into my situation and it's not better and nothing you say is making it better, nothing
You
you,
gotta go.
do is making it better, you're not a leader because I'm already here.
it. Go ahead.
Question.
Go ahead. Well, no, you gotta answer it first before you ask that question.
I gotta answer it.
Yeah, what makes a man not?
I agree with what she said. Exactly. My question was going to be about the whole, what type of leader are you?
The man,
Yeah.
right?
And within that, if he's leading you in the right direction, but not also emotionally, are you still going to listen to him?
I mean, for me, I honestly think that my emotions is my responsibility to an extent because sometimes women, when they are emotional, they can make decisions with their emotion. But when you are someone that is in control of your emotions, you think about the decisions you're making. So I can't put my emotions on my man's responsibility. But if he's just out here, making it harder for me, like he's what's that word I'm looking for? Not traumatized, but he's he's basically putting fire on
He's cheating.
Oh yeah.
But he's still following. He's still leading.
He's leading me, but he's cheating
financially.
on me?
He's leading you in the right direction financially, but he's cheating. Do you still listen to him, or does it make it harder?
I'm gonna listen to him.
You're still gonna listen to him,
and then I'm gonna leave. Like if it's if financially he's helping me become better, I'm gonna listen to him, and then I'm gonna leave if he doesn't change. Because cheating is not the end all. Like it's not the end all.
So what you would do, Mimi, if he was in that situation? If he cheated, but he's handling
He's cheating, but he's handling everything.
everything else he's exceeding in, like 100%.
Everything else he's succeeding in.
Everything he's acing.
Bro,
everything.
she know what you're saying. She asked the question.
She already asked it. She knows.
Answer the damn question.
Am I staying? I'm staying for as long as I can take it.
So you're staying.
I'm staying for as long as I can take it.
So if it happened one time, you're gonna stay.
If it happens one time, yeah, I'm staying.
Yeah, cheating is not the end all.
If it happened 2 times,
and it happened 4 years later.
4 years later,
yeah.
Oh, I'm out. I already done told you too many times.
No, he cheated one time, and 4 years later he cheated again. It was not back.
Oh, that's not fine. But we've spent a lot of time together, so therefore, things will happen naturally.
Yeah. So she ain't gonna.
So I will forgive him.
It's all right.
So as long as he's paying the bills,
handling everything, not just bills.
It's not just about the bills.
Okay, bills is number one. Let's not act like the bills not number one.
It's on there. Yeah, that's gonna keep. That's gonna keep me. That's gonna keep me from not leaving you for cheating. Yes,
it's not emotional.
Bills is not number one. Not for me.
It's also, but that's not end all be all, because again, emotionally that is a part of what I need in a man. Right. I need you to be there to support me emotionally as well.
Listening to you,
you're not making me feel secure.
No, he is.
If you're cheating,
he cheated.
I mean, he can still make you feel secure.
She did 1-2 times. Okay,
things happen.
Like but I mean, cheating.
If it's like a constant. Like we're not.
That's different. Saying he just cheated, like he said, he cheated today. 4 years later, he cheated again.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm staying.
Question.
I'm staying.
Question. Have any of
speak up? Sneaky link.
Sneaky link.
And ask the question.
Or being in a relationship.
Doesn't matter. In a relationship,
single,
out of relationship, either one. Either way.
Sneaky link.
It's not a sneaky link. That's just someone you hooking up with.
I'm doing my business.
In a relationship.
If we're in a relationship, have you guys ever had a sneaky? But you cheated.
Shut up.
I'm trying to
a sneaky link is someone that's constant.
That wasn't cheating though.
That'd be constant.
A sneaky link.
You sneaked up. You sneaky.
That was so. That was. I was so young that don't even count because I was like,
we're gonna
I was single. I was single.
Never had a secret guy. No secrets.
So when you did what you did, the sneaky link that you did, it's okay. You don't want to label that. That's what it is. The sneaky link that you had, where a guy that was 100 miles away, which is long distance relationship.
I mean, how long can you really go?
I agree with you. That's fine.
I get it. Some people can.
No. It's fine. I agree with you. No.
Being intimate, you saying?
No. The question. That's a good question too.
I can.
It's not even the intimate
especially
part.
now.
It's just the interaction.
But there's still a limit.
That's
especially
very
for a long distance
relationship. Especially a long distance relationship.
If you're in a relationship, you ain't getting none. It's ridiculous.
You're going and you're still going.
And I don't mean for no couple months. I mean like.
So what was the benefit?
Almost a year.
So what was so when you did it? What was the benefit of this? Obviously,
I was hot.
You was mad.
I was hot.
No, hot. You hot and ready. Sure. You was ready for it.
I was hot.
She needed something. She needed the attention, the intimacy, the everything. The touch.
What is the reason for
I was outside. I was like 20. I was like 20.
The age does.
It
does. Don't. For women, yes, I love falling back on that age. It does.
But don't try to mature.
Yeah, but not that soon. Not that soon. Like I said, not that soon. No, not that soon. Because like I said,
not that soon. Okay.
Not that soon.
22. Y'all supposed to be mature.
Once you're grown,
you're married by then.
All the mistakes
and
are
when
just
were you divorced?
What it is. You did what you did, and you stand on it.
35? Okay.
You went from 22 to...
I was 21 when I got married.
21 to 35?
36.
That's good.
That's not bad.
But listen, once you're grown, what you did was, whatever you did, you stand on it. That young stuff, hey, I did it, I messed up. That young, I was young. No. That's it.
She did already.
But
I've said that multiple times. But I'm also just backing up just the fact that simply... I was in my own space. Yeah. I'm more of so felt like a bachelorette than being in a relationship, being that it was so far. And
that makes sense.
I already had my doubts on the relationship that I wasn't able to come to grips with just yet, which is what made me even do that. And that's what mainly happens in cheating relationships. You may say that you love your girl, but there's a lot of underlying reasons why you're doing something behind their back anyway.
Yeah. We don't have reason. We just do it.
Well, yeah, we don't.
It's just that in the moment.
We don't think twice about it. It just happens. We don't know the name. We ain't trying to figure out nothing.
It's not really no connection.
It fell on your lap.
That's why when y'all cheat,
you wasn't in her DMs.
But that's why we're done with you guys.
That's why we get mad because we know y'all don't do it like
you wasn't in her DMs. She wasn't in your DMs. You wasn't talking to her first.
But most young women, when they're hooking up, they're not getting to know people. Like women have one night stands too.
Right. That's
women be outside emotional. Well, I'm not talking about us. But
we're not
a lot of women are outside not thinking about, his name was Roger and he is a doctor.
Yeah, we're not saying
no, they want to get some penis.
The majority of girls are not thoughts. So we're not talking about thoughts. We're talking about what we're talking about in general. Most girls are not doing that.
But so a majority of men are thoughts.
In there.
No, majority of men don't work off that. We don't get emotional attachment.
You guys are thoughts.
No, we don't have emotional attachment like that, like women do when it comes to cheating. It's not. We don't think cheating. Like smashing another girl. Like we don't go that far.
Yeah, you guys can use your pistol, and there's nothing behind it
attached to it.
It's just I'm in the mood, and I get it. Y'all do that better than women for sure. Especially even when y'all are getting all of it all the time, y'all still do it. I don't get it.
It's just a sport for us. It's not. We don't really think. It's not like. I don't see it. I don't understand. I can't explain it to you. It's just we don't think nothing of it. Like
so, what sense does that make?
Because I make sure that
for
you
us
fed.
It does. It makes sense to us because we're conquerors. We still got biology, people. You gotta understand.
So we just have to understand. So women don't have biology.
I'm about to get to that. You know how women have hormones and they got the period comes on and then they get they act a certain way. We have.
Yes, you guys
do go through your period.
Testosterone. So when we get that, we get horny, and that's the result of it.
So y'all just get unlimited horny though.
Okay,
way more than women. Of course, that's why we always horny.
But you have to release it on multiple women to feel like you are a man.
Because it happens randomly. I could be in a Walmart. I'm like,
that's why I said the moment.
It happens like, yo. No. It's in Walmart. I'm like, yo.
So you just random.
Like, whoa.
At a Walmart.
All right,
but when you're in a committed relationship, it
gets different.
Right. It does get different. And it takes for men,
it takes discipline. It takes discipline too.
It does. Discipline come with age.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're younger, you just want to live.
Yeah.
Don't use the young.
Yes, it is true.
It's true.
Something to do with something.
Men, not women.
Oh, please.
Like why are
men, not women?
For us,
why are we always putting things against each other? Why can't we? It is against because anything that's not a positive is a negative. So if it's not positive, it's against me.
It is.
A lot of
just speak in general. Like men and women both do you.
The thing is, one always do way more than the other. That's why we generalize it. Once one is way more, you can't just say both together. Like, nah, y'all usually do this. Because to put us both in it, you're trying to basically avoid accountability.
Oh, so you guys can avoid a couple.
No,
we take it though.
We just said we cheat. Like
that's not accountability. If you're saying the reasons you cheat is because you guys just do it for no reason, you don't think about it.
We're not saying that we telling you we don't get emotionally attached.
Some women don't either.
We didn't say some women don't. We're saying the majority. When we talk in general context, we're talking for the majority. So the chances of us running into a woman, the 9 times out of 10 is going to be that type of woman. So we don't talk about the exceptions. We know they're out there. They're done. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the more likely situation that's going to happen.
But men cheat with emotion as well, because there's a lot of side girls that are going to the main girl, talking about that's my man,
that's
and he's the one. He said he pays for. Like,
we know that
that's not emotionally cheating though.
That is. If you're spending money, if you're making,
that's tricky.
If you're
it ain't chicken if you got
side
it.
Chick to come to your main chick and talk to her about what her man is doing.
She got emotionally attached.
It's game.
There's a difference.
It's really game.
She got emotionally attached.
Yeah, but you gave that to her.
But
you put that emotion in her.
Cool, you're right. But remember,
you see what I'm saying?
You did that.
Hold on.
Everybody's in emotions, but who is putting reasons to become emotional? Y'all
the topic
baby,
is
I love
who's
you.
emotionally
It from the back. Y'all be telling these girls you love them.
Who's emotionally attached? That's the main.
But why is she emotionally attached?
Because he sold her a dream.
He sold her a dream.
Exactly. Whose fault is that? She's supposed to believe that dream is a lie?
We didn't say it's not his fault.
So you're not taking accountability.
We didn't say
you want us to take accountability.
No,
none of that.
That's not the topic. The topic is who gets emotionally attached.
Why do women get emotionally attached?
The why doesn't matter.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does. It's a huge part. Why do a woman fall in love with you?
That's
because of what you, the dream that you're selling her.
Listen, the question is not that. The question is who gets emotionally attached.
You got it, B.
The why is a whole different question.
Okay,
That's not the question we're asking.
Okay, so let's go deeper into who gets emotionally attached.
Majority of the time is a woman.
Okay, and why
emotionally attached
is that?
Because sometimes men can lie to you. You know it's a lie. You're gonna lie to yourself and believe it.
Yeah, like this.
If
like
he's
dreams.
that dude, if he's that guy, doesn't matter what he said, you're gonna believe it because you like him so much because he's that guy. Y'all
so
lie to
we turned to Lulu on our own.
Yeah, if you really like that guy, you're gonna lie to yourself. He could throw a red flag.
Lie to me.
He can have the red flag in your pocket.
Lie to me.
What you just said?
Lie to me.
Look, Joel,
so you rather a man lie to you?
Lie. Some of the dream.
See,
Yeah.
she want to get sold a dream. No, most women want.
Yeah.
They're gonna say
yes.
They don't want
me the dream.
But you know what?
I don't see you slipping. I can't see if you're gonna sell me the dream. Don't let me catch you slipping.
We're in the competition. Men are out here. We're
don't
hunters.
let me catch you slipping. If you're gonna sell me the dream, don't let me catch you slipping. I need you to do it.
Talking about though, right?
One.
When I was saying like sometimes men don't want to tell you like
Bravo.
they ain't got it.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Because we already sold you this dream.
Yeah, sell it.
So for me to tell you like, yo,
because I need my money back.
this dream, right. So what you said?
I need my back. What you mean?
Speaking of what question?
I'm gonna ask this question one more time. So if a man sold you a dream, right? Financial dream, emotional dream, whatever. It's a dream. You love him, you want to be with him.
Right.
He sold you this dream, right? And then he tell you that, would you rather, he tells you he doesn't have money. Would you rather him tell you he doesn't have the money, or would you rather him just figure it out?
Okay, no, that's a confusing.
Figure it out.
See, there you go.
Don't sell me no dream and then you think I'm about to be the dream.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. See, that's why
so
we
you
do
rather
it.
man figure it out instead of telling you.
I don't want to hear that.
If he's selling dreams, yes.
But men gonna sell a dream.
Sell it, baby.
Sell a dream. If you know he's a provider, he's like, yeah, I'll provide. He showed you that he's a provider.
But you also want to make sure that I got it too. And I want to make sure I got it. Clear. Yeah. But I mean, I think it's a transparency thing to be able to speak to your girl and be like, yo, I'm going through troubles. And for her to also, show you that you're not alone and to have your back. And, to be able to console you or to even brainstorm with you, even if she don't got it like that, or even if she can help halfway. Yes, it does matter also the type of people that you're becoming into a relationship with,
right? In
order for that type of thing to even go down. So therefore, I mean, just to say, know who you're getting with, so that when things do go wrong, that you guys have each other's backs. Mm-hmm. So yes, I think I don't want to know in some sense, but at the same time, if we locked in like that, I still do deserve to know what you're going through so that I could be there for you. But yeah, still figure it out.
That's a good answer.
Figure it out, y'all boys.
That's a good answer, yeah.
Figure it out. I like that answer.
I like it.
What were you going to ask?
The question you said, I want my hoes, but the question is a random question. The question I have for you is, who got more? Bottle girls, bartenders, or strippers?
Bottle girls.
Why you say that?
Bottle girls, because they be around a little bit more and they got time to actually sit there and chill with you. I be seeing them sometimes. Even I don't do the bottle service, but I be seeing. Yeah, they be rubbing on the dude's back. So I know you had your back rubbed.
So what type of dudes they get? Like they get all the dudes, like
they get all the hoes.
So what up?
They know all the hoes.
So what about the strippers, the dancers?
They get the tricks.
And then what about the bottle girls? They get the.
We erased that bottle girls.
No, the
bartenders. Bartenders are gonna get really late. Not the broke nigga, but
the guy that go to the bar and say, "Hey, I only got enough for one
hit me."
one shot, and he don't tip. Not tipping.
No, he ain't tipping.
But he's still getting the girl.
No, barely. They're not getting as many dudes.
So what about you? Who you think?
I agree with her. Bottle girls are getting all the men.
They have more selection because sometimes the guys don't want to go, to the strippers in the first place.
Low key, they be looking,
and they be having money reserving. That too.
Yeah, the bottle girls are
They're on
definitely
point.
the ones.
Yeah.
that
Yeah, they're pretty.
I'm in love with is the bottle girls.
And they got time, like you said, they walk around, talk to you, drink with you, take shots with you. And
I was
everything.
about to. She's talking
Not
about
that I'm not a lesbian. I'm not a lesbian, but I'm saying like when I'm
We can
At a
appreciate a
strip
beautiful
club.
woman.
there's certain bottle girls that just be the one. Like
They
I'm
be
like,
pretty.
yo, she's the one. Like
Yeah.
she's the one that
Damn.
I want to bring me my drinks and
They
and
be
the one
bad.
that I want to be at my table.
Okay.
Her personality's fire. You know, like the strippers, I don't know if you get really a chance to get their personality if you're not like.
Gotcha.
Yeah, cash up.
Have,
What? Don't.
should we go there?
You asked that question.
Have you ever been intimate with a female?
You're asking me questions that have I been intimate?
Yeah.
With a female.
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Taste of her cherry chapstick.
You got the answer.
I kissed the
You did
girl.
too?
That's as far as the guy.
Just
But
just a kiss.
maybe. Scandalous.
We don't judge over here.
Ain't judging.
Women have beautiful lips.
Experiences
and if a woman
are-
knows how to kiss, it's the best kiss.
Women have beautiful.
Only
I
way
mean,
to
I'm
learn
not-
is to experience things.
Yeah.
I can appreciate a beautiful body, you know.
So you kissed a female before. I'm guessing both of you guys did. So or have done.
Oh,
So
Yes.
here's the question. Be honest. What really goes on these girl trips?
That's a good question.
Mimi,
You go first.
What goes on
Go first. Mimi.
on these girls trips?
have you ever been to Cancun jump off?
Never.
Oh my gosh.
I want
Okay.
to.
Fire. Gotta go. It's 5-day weekend, 7-day week. I don't know. I've been there I've done it twice before. It's a dream.
It's a
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah.
So if my girl was to say, I'm going on a girl's trip, and that's what else going on,
And
what
she's
you'll
going to
say?
Cancun jump off.
Yeah, what you'll say?
I'm gonna tell you to cut her off. She about to go and enjoy herself. You know?
Because I'll cut her off.
No, you ain't gotta cut her off.
No.
So what is
'Cause
she? What
if
does that
you was
mean?
going to Cancun jump off, you wouldn't be cut off. You wouldn't want to be cut off. You would go and do your thing.
No.
What goes on these girl trips, man?
I don't know.
You ever been on a girls trip?
Yeah, of course.
And what do
So
your
what
friends
goes
be
on
doing,
on the girl
excluding
trips?
you?
Is it girl on girl? Is it, you know what I mean?
Meeting the guy in the
Meeting
hotel.
the guy
Whoa,
at the
whoa,
A
bar.
girl's trip is really just a girl's
It's just a
trip.
grand
It's
old
just-
time.
It's really a girl's
It's
trip.
either we're
Y'all be thinking,
listen, that's not what we're thinking. It's either we're lucky that we're always running into the girls that's coming out of town that's on the girls
Yeah,
trip.
when I go out of
It's like we're always running into that, but every
Oh,
time we
the ones
ask
that be
every
ready.
girl, no,
No.
Something's
no,
lying.
okay, are you going
Yeah.
on a girl's trip where all the girls are single?
yeah,
Are you talking about girls that are on a girl's trip? Like when girls
okay.
go on
All
girls,
of them are single, like 2 of them in a relationship. It's like 7
yeah,
girls.
but girls trips are meant for like just leisure. Like you're going out, you're having a good time, you're dancing, you're partying, you're drinking. The ones that are single, if you think they're not hooking up, that's a lie. They're hooking up.
Give me something.
Okay,
man.
so do you
understand what
not?
I'm saying?
So do you not think?
Oh, what do you want
Do you-
from me?
do you not
But they're
think-
not. It's not a lesbian trip.
But
like
no,
unless
they're
they're
not.
So you really wanna know?
Laser focus
Okay.
on.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
Mimi, I'm gonna ask a question.
So you want to know the truth?
Yes,
So,
I want to
Mimi,
know the truth.
in your opinion, in your experience, what happens on girls trips?
I got into a brawl at my girls' trip.
The girls use with.
Okay. So you guys want to know what us
I want
girls
to know
do.
the real, because men, we always think, all right, girls trip is you guys meeting different men, different freaking country, or y'all just freaking scissoring all day. So let us know what happens on girl trips.
All of that.
Oh, you seen that?
So
All of it.
all of it.
Oh, see.
All of it.
But we know this. That's what I'm saying. Reason why you understand, men say this because we literally witnessed this all day.
I'm kidding.
Baby, I'm about to break my phone.
Bro. There it goes.
The world may never know.
Now we
But-
know. We ain't gotta tell us. We know.
Yeah,
We just
y'all
trying-
not
we
gonna
just
take,
trying to make
y'all not
y'all
gonna take
admit
the
it.
accountability
Yeah, I don't
for
wanna
it.
admit it.
Don't use the word accountability in this. It's very manipulative.
No,
Oh
that's
my
They're not that.
It
like,
is,
you're not
though. You're not,
scissoring.
though.
Like, we're
You
not
know
what
what happens
happens
if you
is
going
just-
around
we
it.
know
What happens
just
in
in
Vegas
general what's going
stays
on.
Stays in
Every girl
Vegas.
Okay,
is
so y'all
different.
got
It's
the ball- y'all got the
individual.
ball.
Like,
Exactly. And every girl
some
trip
girl
is
trips, they
different.
banging night. I've never been on a girl trip where
I've
I've
never been
ever
on one of
done
those.
anything with no dude ever.
And about
Exactly.
you. But what
That's
did you
what I'm
hear?
saying. She hasn't
Have you
either.
ever heard?
Exactly.
You never seen none of that. You never heard none of that.
So that's why I said
I've heard
all of
guys
it can
that's going
happen.
on to Mexico and
To
having sex with the
DR.
girls.
I'm gonna go down in DR.
and they
That's all
having
y'all
sex
know
with the
is
guys.
the
girls.
guys part, yeah.
Y'all know the guys
They
part.
chill
That's-
with the
and-
girls.
and
but
that's-
they-
and
that's
that's
what
I
I
all
literally
did.
just said that
All
girls
you
be
know
out
is the
here.
girls,
They be out here.
right?
They be
That's-
outside.
All you
but
know is the girls, and all I know is
No,
the
we
guys.
always
we're
said
speaking on each
sometimes
our own
when guys go on
experience.
guy trips,
We know.
we do things.
We're
Right.
not lying.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell you straight up.
Yeah, but
And I
Females,
said,
I don't do
always
shit 'cause I'm in a
innocent.
relationship, but I'm just saying, back in the days, when I used to on
Nobody
trips.
said that.
No,
what
that's
it
why
is.
I
We
meant
said
to
we be
see.
drinking, we dance,
And you
have a
don't
good
think-
time.
And you don't think alcohol kind of messes with your
Yes.
cognitive?
Yeah, but we
decisions?
dance and we have a good time.
But you don't. I'm answering the question.
Does
Do you
that
think-
not go for men just as
For
well?
everybody.
No.
But the thing is, we don't lie what we're doing. So
Who's
now,
lying?
no, listen.
All I
Yes,
said.
or liquor make you kind of do things that you normally wouldn't do.
Liquor impairs everyone's judgment.
Okay, cool.
Like,
You should know your
answer that.
limit. You should know your limit
Listen.
Real shit.
Okay,
as an
cool.
adult.
So now you don't
Maybe.
think by putting yourself in those situations it increases the chances of random things happening?
I mean, if you're blacking
I
out,
can't
but
speak on that.
Lord Jesus.
I
I
drink too.
I've
Politically
never
correct.
blacked out.
Bro, let's
Politically
watch this
limit.
video that's talked about it. Let me
Oh
hear
my
what it
gosh,
says.
do you have a video of me blacked
No,
out?
no, no.
I'm kidding.
Oh, hold on. Oh, let's see what this video says.
Yeah, all bullshit though.
I
Is
don't.
sometimes girls' nights will ruin your relationship. Honestly, a girls' night out is literally just never a girls' night out. It's never. Unfortunately,
That's
as
not
much
true.
as we say it's a girls' night out, it's gonna end up in some deep chaos. Don't let your
It
girls
looked like
go.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll make music.
Okay.
It looked 1920.
What is that? What do you mean?
Girls.
The age thing, I be killing me. What does that mean?
It does
I
matter.
never was in that
It doesn't-
space. Like every time,
Listen.
as a grown woman, is when I've had girls' night trips. Girls,
But you've been that type and you never did what
I've-
it. So we're
I've
saying,
never done
She
any
did not say
weird
that.
thing with
Okay,
anybody
cool.
on a girls' trip.
and you said you was at that same age. You never
no,
did
not
what they
their
did.
age, because I was a whole married. So I can't. That's what I'm saying.
So
like,
you never did that.
never did that.
You never thought like that. So the age don't mean nothing. So stop throwing that in there.
What I'm saying
When
to
you're
you
grown,
is
throw
these
that-
women are young and they're talking about being young in a relationship and going out doing girls' night type situations. That's
Mhm.
completely different.
Then
and,
what?
and that's what happened.
What's completely different from what?
Because women that aren't really committed are going to do things
Okay.
with other people.
And you
Those
think
girls are
women
not
that's
really committed.
You think girls that's committed that ain't doing anything?
Then they're not
I'ma let
really
you know right now.
committed.
So-
I'm gonna say you right now. The amount of women that I've
Real
dealt with
committed.
that was
Ooh.
married,
I have heard
Married,
that.
not just in a relationship,
That's very
married.
disappointing.
and
I'm not gonna lie.
Very, it happens way more.
It's
than
more.
that.
It's more.
Way more.
That's very disappointing.
I can literally almost every guy I've met, they could all have a story. Same thing.
Wow.
So if
Absolutely.
somebody's lying. It's either because if you ask a girl, they all can tell you no. But 90% of the guy can tell you vivid stories, videos, pictures, everything. But somehow the girl's never doing nothing. This is why we don't want women in a girls trip because we know what really be going down.
Especially the
Even if
single
it-
ones.
Even if you came out there with good intentions,
Right.
things happen. What is called not peer pressure? What's the
It is.
temptation? Temptation.
It's
Let's
peer
wrong.
pressure too, because
Peer pressure, the friends, yeah, the single friends, peer pressure.
Come on, girl. He ain't
But
here, do you?
Nobody's
He probably doing the same thing.
nobody
Right,
excluded
there you
from
go.
temptation though. That's what women always fail to realize. Oh, I'm never temptationism. When liquor's involved, you can't tell me, oh, I'm strong with liquor
Yeah,
involved in a
it's the-
guy that got it.
It's the
look
moment.
good, the moment. Because that's what, I was
Ain't
not
my man
really
ain't
in it.
here.
Come on. A lot of things happen. I'm not saying it always happen, but we don't want to take the risk.
We're not
period.
disagreeing that it doesn't happen. I don't think we've ever said that. We
Mhm.
don't know that things like that happen. We do, but based on our experience,
Okay.
we have not been partakers.
I'm sure
of,
you guys heard.
You know,
They got friends.
Y'all
Close
got
I've
friends.
definitely
friends.
seen some things. I'm
I
not gonna
am-
lie.
they-
I've
I am
definitely
not my
seen some
friends.
things, but I'm not gonna put nobody
If that makes
out.
any
No,
sense.
we never said
So
we
no,
didn't
we
say-
don't
we didn't say-
names
we didn't
at
say
all.
name or a storyline. We just wanted y'all to say, hey, yes, it happens. Think it happens.
Sure. Yes. I know. I
More
know
than the thing,
someone
'cause y'all-
who
y'all-
takes
y'all-
care of bachelorette parties, and yeah, you know,
Listen, if
it
you,
happens. Things go down.
I know a lot of
They
bouncers.
take care of bachelor.
I know a lot of club owners. I've been
It's not the
around.
bartending, no.
I've been out. I know a lot of club owners, bartenders, security guards. They'll let you know. They'll tell you, hey, if your girls are not out, fam, don't trust them. Trust me. I've been at club. These married women, they doing it all. Don't let that fool you. Ask the security guard. They
They're
will
the worst
never.
I believe it. I
They will
believe
never.
it.
They see
I've
so
seen
much. I've
things-
seen too much.
I've seen videos of
So
but not in real life.
Not in real
You know
life.
what I'm saying? I've seen videos of things like that, not in real
I
life.
was the movie. I was the actor in it. So I can tell you personally,
I was the
Yeah.
movie.
externally, friend wise,
Not you,
all
but
around.
he was.
Hey,
What?
I'm not putting nobody
the
else in
movie.
my stuff.
I used to
Yeah,
be in a
business.
movie.
Yeah, he's
He used to be in a
Retired
movie
actor.
too.
he's a
Yeah.
retired actor.
Wait.
But I used to be.
We just let them know that it's reason why men tend to not want women to go on girls' trips because we know what happens. Even if it happens 50% of the time, that's still OD. So what we do as men, we just avoid the situation altogether. To avoid it might happening, you know what? To relieve the stress, you know what? Let's just not do it at all.
So you would never let your girl go on a girls trip?
I can't say let.
Yeah.
If you want to go, go.
Yeah.
Would you?
No. You can go. That doesn't mean I'm gonna still be with you.
You're not breaking up just because she goes on a trip with her girls.
First of all,
If that's it depends. Are we talking about, is she my wifey?
That's your
It's my-
girl. Like
my
that's your
girl?
woman. Like
first of all, I'm not asking you.
okay.
Shit.
That's even worse. That's even better.
I'm
that's why I
gonna-
cut you out.
I'm
What
gonna-
you
That's even better.
mean?
Perfect.
Why?
You didn't gotta ask me. Just go.
I'm telling you, I'm going.
I'm asking.
Okay, that's fine. Just go. I'm not.
Respectfully.
You're gonna be single. Do your thing.
I'm doing what I would want him to
Respectfully.
do.
Okay, so you're gonna tell me you're going, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me you're going, and I'm gonna ask you who you going with.
Okay. I'm going to be going with a good group of people.
So if I know your friends are thoughts, and I say
I don't
go,
have friends who are thoughts.
Yeah, she doesn't have thought.
no, if there was, would it be okay
I
to
would
then say no?
Then I would understand why you're like, no, I don't want you going. Yeah.
Well, what if the friends are not established thoughts? What if I just say, hey,
Yeah, because there's some
I don't
that's
want
just
you to
not
go.
showing you until they go to another
right.
country. And
what
they
if I
act
just
out
tell you,
crazy?
hey, you know what? I don't feel comfortable with you going on this girl trip.
What happened to Vegas stays in Vegas? You see that talk? A married woman go over there, they come back home like nothing ever
I
happened.
can't go.
I don't feel comfortable.
I'm not saying you can't go. I'm gonna say
No. Answer.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable with you going on this girl trip.
Why you don't feel comfortable with me going on the trip?
Why? I don't know why you even asked that question.
Why are you asking me? I don't feel comfortable. Are you going or not?
But you have to give a reason.
Okay, my reason.
Everything needs a reason.
I really don't give a reason, but my reason would be, why, it's dangerous over there.
If I'm going, why am I not? Why are you not inviting me to this trip? One, two.
Because
Why
it's a
you
girls
going?
trip.
Why are you going on a girls trip with a whole bunch of single girls?
What- how
Because
about
those
the-
are the friends that I have.
And they're all single, and that's a problem.
It
Single
doesn't
woman
mean that I'm
keeps
not
women
going to
single.
respect you.
Listen, single woman keeps woman single. Do you understand that? They're gonna get you out there and make you do some dumb belligerent stuff.
Can't nobody make me do anything I don't want to do.
That's a
Y'all
big
say that
thing.
nobody can make you do that, but y'all all bums
Because-
all the time.
I honestly let my girl go on a girl
Yeah,
trip.
you're not about to be like, oh,
So-
they're gonna make you. Nobody's making you do nothing.
I'm
It's
not
either
making-
you're
I told
doing it
you.
or you're
Now,
not.
I told
I would
you, I'm not
understand
gonna
if
tell
I
you,
wasn't calling
can't
you.
go, you can't.
I would
I'm not-
understand if
go.
I was acting funny, while being on this girl's trip.
Right. Then it's a problem.
That's what
I
happened.
will understand if
But
I'm
usually
like,
that's what happens, and then they call the guys insecure.
No.
Like, why are you
Nah.
working like that? It-
Girl's been on a girl's trip and she's never made me feel like that.
Yeah.
Bro, I call in whatever time I'm gonna call. Whatever I feel.
Pick up.
If I'm chilling, I'd be like, oh, if she don't pick up, it's a problem. She picked up every time I called her.
Right.
She know how crazy I am, so she's
Exactly.
gonna. And
then-
that's
and
the
then-
only
and the
way
people
that
matters.
it
Who she
might.
going with?
Yeah.
How long she going matters.
How much she keep in contact with you?
right,
matters.
exactly.
And has she did anything to make you feel any way
Right.
before that happened?
For sure.
That's
So
true.
that plays a role.
Okay,
sure.
If any she hits any, it have to be 2 out of 4. Any of those get triggered.
right.
I'm not accepting.
I have long-term friends, and most of the time I go out. I personally go out with my family or my cousins. Like
That's good.
those, So I'm not on like me personally. Again, I'm not on nothing. I'd be talking general, but I don't really be on nothing. And who I go with, it's like safe people. I'm not going to be in nothing crazy. Although the brawl that happened, like, yeah,
Who's the brawl?
with?
Like, yeah.
it was a brawl in Mexico
With
With strangers or
with strangers from the UK.
oh.
Yeah.
it was
They knocked me in the back of the head with a Patron bottle.
Damn,
Yo,
you must
why?
have been scrubbing
Crazy.
somebody. What you was doing?
Yo, I swear to you, it was a whole brawl, like in the middle of a water park. We was leaving the party at the Cancun jump off.
Mhm.
That's one of the parties that they had. And I don't know, things got crazy. Somebody touched somebody else. Someone hit somebody, the girl, and the sister was like, oh hell no, and and then other guys came
Oh,
and
guys
then
was in it too.
yo, a brawl. You know what a brawl is? Everybody.
Everybody in it.
Wow. So when you got hit with did you get knocked out?
I got a little.
You was done.
Dizzy.
Though. You were done after that.
I was done after that, and not only that, but I was trying to get in the car. I was trying to get into the truck while all this was happening.
and somebody did it when you was doing
While
that.
I was trying to go through the back and go the other way,
And they hit you
They
then.
hit me in the head, and the car took off. So
Oh
at
my
this point,
gosh.
I was by myself.
Ooh.
Service ain't
So you didn't even get a
working.
throw a punch in.
Yo,
You was by
from
yourself
behind, like,
though.
It was from They already
how
took
did you
off.
get
She didn't even
home?
throw a punch.
They already
she said.
took off.
Yeah.
They already
That's
took off
crazy.
in the
You got hit
into the crowd
How'd you
trying to
get home?
get away. They came back around.
Oh,
They tried to take off in the middle of a crowd trying to get away, and ran some people over.
who started the fight?
One of the girls in the crew.
And you-
She was young though.
See, that's why it matters who you go on the trips with. Bro.
It matters who you go on the trip with.
It does.
And she never went on the trip with us, but it was
And
our
she started
friend's
it.
little sister. And that's what I'm saying. It was our friend's little sister. She wasn't really a part of like the group
Right.
like that. It was the little sister that came along, and that's how things got into
But how
that
did
type
she
of.
get other guys and random people to jump in with it? Because it was just because it was
Yo,
from the
it
UK?
was just, I don't know. It just went that crazy. One of the guys that was on our trip with us, it wasn't a full girls trip, but one of the guys that was with us, he
the truth
jumped
comes out.
in with us.
Oh, so that's what got the other guys.
Okay.
No, because she started fighting the dude first.
Mm.
Which one? Your homegirl?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. So
That's
that's who
crazy.
she swung on first? in the
Yeah.
beginning? Oh, because the guy touched her. You said something about touching.
Somewhere along that lines
Ah.
of things that happened. Yeah.
You didn't throw a punch.
I was too busy trying to grab from my phone because as soon as the fight broke out, my phone went to slipping in the middle of a crowd. So
You
I had
got-
to make sure I had to go get my phone.
So you got mollywop without even throwing
I
a
didn't
punch.
get mollywop.
A
They-
bottle to the head.
the bottle to the
It's
head.
crazy.
That's a crazy.
You had a
bottle.
lump back there. You had a cancer back there.
I still went out later on that night.
You had a
Oh
tumor
my
in the back of your
God.
head.
Yeah.
It was a big
It was-
booty.
What? It was wild. It was lit.
So you felt the whole, you felt the little boy.
I felt a little something in the back of my head, but I was straight.
Oh
we keep
my
it
God.
moving.
So
You're
That's
shocked.
crazy.
It
man.
wasn't that
You're
bad.
like, why you hit me? You're like, why you hit me
I'd
for?
be on the
I was just
floor.
trying to get in the car.
Because you was with them. Like,
They
girl,
left me.
she with them. She didn't even do nothing. Get
Yo,
When you-
we
when
was
you go
trying
out
to
at-
run toward. We was trying to run towards and get into the car and start it. And they had a
Oh.
whole. We had a whole like band of people
Behind you.
behind us, coming after,
Was you the
charging
last one getting in the
towards.
car?
I was probably going last at that
Oh,
time.
that's
yeah.
why you got flashed.
Yeah.
Oh, you was the last one. Why you?
Yeah, and they had to
How
take
you,
off.
you didn't even throw a punch. How you
So
last?
look,
Like,
so
you
look
was a-
though, they had to come back around, and all I hear is the horn honking. So I'm like, oh, that's them. So I started taking off. Like,
So
oh,
when they
okay, I
hit you
gotta
with
hop in the
bottle,
car.
just stop doing it. They just done
They would
with you?
start running after the truck, after the car that we're in.
So they hit you and they was done with you and they started. Let's go
because
for the rest
car
of the girls.
took off.
Did you fall or did you just
Yeah,
like? Oh, see,
it was.
you gotta get
Face
detail.
first.
She got
Face
hit.
first.
So
with a
you got-
bottle.
I
so you
got hit with a bottle in the back of my head.
So you,
Yeah,
to the
for a
floor.
second. Just for a second. Just for a
Damn.
second.
so you
Yeah,
fell
I
on
had
the
to come back and I was like, yo, am I bleeding? Like, I was asking people, random people, like, yo, am I good? I'm good. I started trying to call out to people. The phone
In Mexico-
service wasn't working. It was crazy.
I mean, who you supposed to call?
I was gonna call. Oh, there was another group. There was another group that was elsewhere who didn't get involved of girls that was with us. That like, if they had to help me, but
You too
That's
pretty to
crazy.
fight.
it
Too
was
pretty to be
crazy.
fighting.
It wasn't even fighting.
She wasn't fine. She just.
I said she was too pretty for it. She ain't involved in that.
It was crazy. It was crazy. But
All right.
you
yeah,
never know
that's
the
a story.
outcome of-
All right,
It's
guys, we
avoided.
got to wrap it up, man. We got almost an hour and a half in there. It's crazy.
yeah.
You already
Damn.
know. Mimi, let them know your Instagram, where to find you, what you do.
You guys can find me at Mimi's Tiki Bar. I'm a mobile bartender. So whenever you guys need to have any private events, parties, I'm your girl. Hit me up.
Are you single?
Yes.
Do you have any kids?
No.
Guys, y'all hear that? Yo, if you like this episode, like, share, and subscribe.
And if you guys want us to bring up any topics or have any questions, go ahead and comment below.
And if you want to be part of the show, go ahead and DM us. You know what it is.
You already know.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
All right.
SSD.
We out.